Hey everybody, Michelle Barnum-Smith here, and welcome to Easybot. Let's give you a tour and show you how easy your chatbot campaigns are going to be utilizing Easybot. Now, here we are in the dashboard area. As soon as you create your account and connect your Amazon, PayPal, and ManyChat to Easybot, you'll be brought to this page, which is where all the magic happens, really. This is where you're going to be spending the majority of your time in Easybot is inside of your campaign dashboard. Now, if you skipped the starting steps to connect Amazon, PayPal, and ManyChat to your account, you can always come back up to your profile and settings. And here is where you can actually set up your page, anything that's not connected yet. You can also click here to add additional ManyChat pages to your Easybot account as well. All right, so let's go back to the dashboard and let's set up an Easybot campaign. So you're going to start here and click on Template Gallery and click on Install Template. All right, from here, you're going to name your actual campaign. So I'm just going to call it Women's Sneakers. And campaign ID, just so you understand, this is the kind of like the suffix or the fields. So all the fields that are created will have this this associated, ending essentially. And you're going to select the ManyChat account that you want to install install this template on. You'll click Next. And the first step is to actually install the ManyChat template itself. So you'll click here and install the template. This is very simple and easy to do. All you're going to do is click Install. You'll pick the page that you want to install it on, and make sure these pages match between the page you have connected in Easybot and the ManyChat account if you have multiple ManyChat accounts. Okay, and all you do is click Install Now. No fields to merge, no one-time notification topics to add, and this is all you have to do here. Now, once you're here, come back to Easybot and click Next. And here is where you're going to customize your Easybot experience. Now, something really cool about this particular template is that this is both a search find by campaign and a two-step URL-based campaign all in one. So you can be targeting keywords that that maybe you're off page 2 mobile for, your position 40 and beyond. If you don't know what I'm talking about, be sure to check out the trainings area where I talk about keyword research and picking the right campaign for your listing. All right, so you can either enter a URL here or a keyword. So let's say the first one is just going to be, maybe here you'd enter like Pixify URL or another two-step URL. And now I'm going to just enter a couple of keywords. And if you want more traffic sent to one particular keyword, you can just duplicate it. Or if you just want one keyword for the whole campaign, just copy and paste it down all 4 fields. All right, so the campaign running, yes, we want that to be on. Product friendly name. So essentially this is going to be customer facing. So maybe like your brand, product name, or the official name of the product, not an internal reference name. So maybe I'd call this Fabulous Athletics Women's Sneakers and apostrophe. There you go. Okay, so now I'm going to upload an image. Let's see, there's women's sneakers right here. All right, the next step is to basically is for identifying how many days you want to wait until you actually request a review. Daily sales is how many sales per day you want for the combination of those keywords. So maybe it's 10 sales a day. And then max pending sales. So let's say that your campaign goes viral. It happens to the best of us. And you want to basically protect how many people are even allowed into the bot on any given day so that, it doesn't oversell. So maybe I'm going to say I'm going to let 20 people in. And all of these fields, just so you know, can be adjusted anytime inside of Easybot. So if you start to get sales, you realize like, oh, I need to let more people in or less people in, you can always come back and adjust these, and I'll show you where to do that shortly. Okay, and we're just going to add the ASINs and click next. All right, beautiful, perfect. Okay, so once you've reached this point, all you need to do is come here and grab this campaign ID. I'm going to just show you just how easy it is to come into ManyChat, and all you have to do is come over here to View Template. You click on Easybot, you click on the folder, and you click on Campaigns. This is the only place inside of ManyChat that you are actually going to customize anything. Everything else is done inside of Easybot directly. So you'll come here and click Duplicate. Open this up. I always like to come here and rename this just for reference purposes. It's not going to affect your campaign. I just like to name it for my campaign. Ignore this. This is just ManyChat letting you know JSON code. It's being updated. So there's kind of three things here that you are going to need to update. So you remember the campaign ID that we found at Easybot. So you're just going to copy and paste this. Come back here to your campaign ID, and you're going to click on Enter Campaign ID here. It's the only thing that you need to do. This is what essentially tells Easybot, like, hey, pull all those custom fields, pull all that custom data, and populate it through the entirety of this flow. Okay. Now, once that's done, you'll come over here and you're just going to change the product name right here. Fabulous Athletics Women's Sneakers. Now, the reason why we can't create this as a template field and update it for you is that this is actually part of Facebook ads code, and it will actually populate the JSON code that you use for your Facebook ad. That's fun. All right, so we'll hit publish. And once again, it's basically, this warning is just saying, hey, we're updating this code. So this is the code that you can use to actually go and create and connect to your Facebook ad. So you can just click on copy this JSON code and be on your way. However, if you want different starting steps, if you want to use maybe a URL or a keyword, you can come over here. We automatically create a URL for you. You can just copy and paste that into your flow, your campaign. If maybe you're sending traffic from an email campaign, maybe from a post on Instagram, that sort of thing. You can drive traffic that way. You can also add a trigger for a keyword. Ignore these settings. They'll look different for you. They're just warning me about some stuff. So keyword messenger, and be sure to watch my entire training in the trainings area on how to set up Facebook ads. But you can, set up, so we'll say women's sneakers, 100% rebate. And this is public facing, so you'll want to make sure things are spelled correctly and things look good. All right. So that's all published and ready to go. Now, once you actually have a campaign running, so once you have set up your ManyChat account and set up that ManyChat flow, that's it. That's all you have to do inside of ManyChat besides provide customer support. And be sure to watch our training video on providing customer support. So if you'll look over here now, if you go to campaigns and all campaigns, boom, here are my 2 campaigns. And at any time I can come in here and I can see the actual performance data of my campaign, how the campaign is running. I can see the actual parameters of my campaign. I can come in here and say, I want these keywords to be different, or I want to change how many people are allowed into the flow every day. And I can see the actual subscribers of the campaign as well. So that's it. That is just as easy as can be in setting up your campaigns. Once you have your template installed, you can have like 100 concurrent running campaigns, all using the same chatbot flow inside of ManyChat. You're not going to have to install this template over and over again. You just have like a single installation, and all you have to do is come back to this campaign folder and duplicate and update that campaign ID information. And that's all you have to do. How easy is that? So grab your trial now, and we'll see you inside and get you started on setting up your own chatbot campaign.